seconds remaining.
The next label
Team Secrets turn to ban.
Let's do this!
OG's turn to ban. Team Secrets turn to ban. Seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to ban. Team Secrets turn to pick. OG. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Team Secrets turn to pick. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to pick. Teams.
I admit nothing but my sadness that you're
10
gone.
seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to ban. 10 seconds remaining. Team 5 seconds Secrets remaining. Turn to ban. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to ban. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Team Secrets turn to ban. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to ban. OG's. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG.
Shadow Demon.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Teams.
Elder Titan.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Teams.
Templar Assassin.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to ban. Secrets turn to ban. 10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. OG's turn to ban. 10 seconds
Team
remaining.
Secrets turn to pick.
OG.
I speak for the trees. Abyssal Underlord.
Choose your hero.
you sound like.
Did I mix my magics?
It just makes it even harder for OG. But if they can keep up their farm on the Morphling, then I think that's a good game. Sure. Just shut down the TA, don't get overwhelmed by the team fight, maybe OG.
I don't need the predictions. We all want a 3-game series. We're all rooting for secret here. It's gonna be secret. At least it better be. For the viewers at home and for our casters, Odie Pixel and Fogged.
Yeah, let's see if we're going to get that game free indeed. Coming into this one, looking at the two drafts, Fog, what do you reckon this time round? Do you like what Secret's got going? Do you think OG's got another sort of clever strat up their sleeves?
I don't know why. I feel like they might. You know, I'm seeing like Morphling and Willow on the same team. You know, I'm starting to get some feels that they might have some stuff going on here where they buff this Morphling up. Maybe he goes Aghanims. I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of different crazy stuff that they might be able to throw into the mix here. While Secret, this is something they haven't done in a while, having Nisha on a hero like a Templar Assassin.
Yeah, a bit old school from
yeah,
Nisha, right?
Bit of a throwback. He's really wanting to I think he just wants to decimate the matchup, really. And then this gives him a lot of different ways to get Roche, more objective taking, and just try to look to pressure the map, as well as having very solid team fight around that Mars Phoenix.
I mean, and that's the thing, right? You've taken this TA. How sort of clean of a game does it look for the TR? Like how much of OG got that's going to sort of annoy Nisha's progression? Like, is he going to be able to get the Death Zone and start to move out of the jungle and find fights, or is he going to have to get that second item really before doing anything?
I think he can look to get into fights pretty early on, yeah. I think the only thing that's really concerning is, as Jenkins was mentioning, the Underlord. I think that's one of the annoying ones. Willow can be a bit disruptive because, you know, she can Shadow Realm and mess with you if you are trying to focus her, and the roots can be always obnoxious. So I think those two would be the biggest ones in particular. Elder Titan, you get pretty shredded a lot of the times. Block, Topson. Ends up winning this one here. Should be able to successfully get that range creep last hit. Let's see if he can. He can.
And they're looking at these side lanes. Bottom, Seb, supported by Saksa here, the two of them. The Underlord Willow lane against Puppey and Matu.
Can they get the block on him here? They're going to try onto Saksa. Treants are getting in front of him. 1 or 2 more hits. They got him.
Very nicely done here for the Secret. And they're going to be able to do that a few times, especially when the level 1's just there for the Willow. Saksa's going to have to be careful about getting caught out by that disruption into Treant placement.
Yeah, definitely. You see how they play the lane. We've been seeing this more and more now because the first creep wave does not aggro you. They just full zone at level 1. And this is not the easiest lane for MidOne to really farm in. And it's not that easy for No-Tail to really kind of help him out here too, because that is slow of the attack speed. It's where Elder Titan kind of wants to be able to hit as much as possible with the buff up.
We'll see down bottom. Able to trade quite nicely onto Matu, just down to his last tango. Yep, coming out with the stat build here, the 4 branches and the Blightstone. That wave is underneath his tower though, so Matu should be able to securely farm in this position as top. I mean, is there, in this lane, when does it start to get a little bit more easier for MidOne against this pressure? Is there sort of a level on the ET where he's going to be able to hit back and make this lane a bit more solid for the Morph?
Not too much, no. I think once he just gets his levels up for his passive, he's able to sustain a little bit better because he can just play around the morphing down and using tangos and whatnot. But I think it's still going to be a pretty tough one up there because he can just get pressured. If he misplays at all early on, he can just die. Topson. It's a tornado under the tower there onto Nisha. Nisha just looking to trade those hits for a moment.
CS-wise, though, this is pretty impressive,
nice.
right, for Quaswex Invoker on the first few waves. 10-4 against the 9-for-3 of a TA.
It's very important because he got that first block. They got the wave in a very ideal position. Nisha actually saw him on the mini-map going for more of a harassment, because look how low he's getting Topson with those side lanes. But he's been missing a couple last hits because of it. And Topson, he went for full amount of damage possible.
Yes.
Look at this.
Yeah,
he's gone for the double mantle, double circlet, so that he can actually try to match the damage of a TA. So you're seeing that it's paying off for him.
Well, it certainly is. Yeah, I mean, able to just CS is equally in comparison to Nisha's TA in the first levels. Yep.
Seeing that Orb of Venom up on Zai. As we said, they really want to pressure that Morphling, but he's still getting a decent amount of last hits. He's very low, though. They're going to have to salve him up. And we do see No-Tail. He brings in that extra regen, of course, for that Morphling. As I think I saw MidOne go for Gloves of Haste up here, too. So he really wants to try to counteract the Fire Spirit so he can actually hit some creeps. And this is where the lane really starts to get difficult for those Invokers.
Topson just a hit away from dying there, dancing. Whoa!
He played it too risky.
Oh, he played it way too risky. Nisha easily able to find that last side blade angle.
I'm glad I said it. This is when it starts getting hard and he dies immediately, right? Like, but yeah, it's once that level like 3, level 4, level 5, etc. starts coming out, it becomes quite challenging for the Invoker. The damage disadvantage is just massive. You can't break refraction easily either. So we're gonna see that really start to turn into Nisha's favor. So it looks like it should be two pretty damn solid lanes for Secret coming off the bat here. And bottom is fairly even. I'd say Seb is going to come out ahead on that one there versus the versus the Nature's Prophet. Runes.
Oh, that lane just got even harder for Topson. DD rune on Nisha.
And Nisha can now farm the jungle camps next to him as well with that DD very fast, and then just get back to the lane without missing out on anything. So he's going to really surge forward here. As you see, farms a small camp, goes straight to medium camp with the DD. He's going to kill it super fast and then go back to the mid lane. MidOne.
I mean, he's playing super low on the HP. He seems to trust that he's got enough to live through whatever burst is thrown out onto him.
The damage, Puppey. Ooh, doesn't get the disruption off.
Everything you offer has strings attached.
Wow, aggressive tip. Look at that. Seb feeling himself.
All right, okay, yeah. Tip's starting to come out. That's what we love to see. A little bit of feistiness between the teams.
Tower is under attack.
Sai's trying so hard. MidOne is just... He's not really getting a whole lot of last hits up here now, though. He's been stuck at about 10 to 15 for quite some time now as he's playing just risky. And No Tail might just die here.
All right.
One more hit. Oh, he actually is tanky enough under the armor of
the Spirit! Oh, it cancelled the South, though, right?
It did. He's not going to die, but
that's annoying.
It's painful. He's going to run away now.
Yeah, very, very nice little Spirit there from YapzOr to push him back to base.
I think he actually moved into tower range for the armor AoE, right? That's what caused him to survive. 'Cause I think he was actually going to die to Zai's attack. It looked like it at least there. MidOne.
Oh, he's got to be careful, but he's managed to get the strength started.
Oh god,
but he's out of regen now. No regen, and that was his last bit of charges popped by the wand.
Yeah, the Orb of Venom is paying off for Zai for sure.
Yeah. Did have the Courageous coming out though, so should hopefully for himself have some regen being sent out there. Down by him, yeah. I mean, Seb is just continuing to free farm as this Underlord.
Yeah. Matu is starting to put the pressure onto him a little bit here, and it looks like Puppey, he wants to give this lane now to Matu. He wants this level 6 Nature's Prophet. They can make a ton of aggressive moves. Wrath of Nature bounce onto a Morphling who's sitting this low HP, he'll just die. Same thing onto maybe an Invoker and whatnot. So they do want to prioritize that, because it can get them kills in pretty much every single one of the lanes. Even the Underlord can get threatened to die because of that high magic damage that will come out, and the Underlord, Puppey is making the move over.
Seb
does have a lot of damage built up, though. He's trying to turn onto Matu.
One more hit, and he nearly has it in front of the Firestorm. All right, Seb gets the kill. Can he live, though? Disruptions there is very low on the Underlord, and Seb, he'll go down, but with Saksa, they will get the cleanup on Puppey. OG finding the 2-for-1 down there.
Very nice turn there by Seb.
Another tip coming out from Seb. Oh, he's ready to roll, Seb, this game.
He's feeling himself for sure. They're still getting very
He's got to make sure he doesn't use all his tips up at the start, you know. You got to save some.
Yep. Still getting very pressured, though. These two other lanes are not going well. Morphling and Invoker not farming much at all. We see a 2k disparity right now already. Secret having that lead. But slowing down that level 6 on Nature's Prophet actually very important. It's already 7 minutes and he's not 6. Now he gets it. So we're going to see Puppey make the move top. They can definitely get a kill or even a double kill here.
Disruption into Spear. Just going to get the job done. He's inside with the arena, and he's got the catch if you want to use that.
And here comes the Wrath of Nature. Not going to be a big bounce. But you can see they're trying to make that pressure there.
Noto's trying to run it on the 3 of them. Has to be a little careful with Zai coming around.
He'll lose his ward immediately that he placed under the sentry.
We are seeing the TA though off to a lightning start here. Nisha able to farm at the pace that he is with these camps. He's already got a good level advantage against the Invoker, against Topson. I mean, he's already pretty much level 9 on this TA before 8 minutes in.
Oh, does not connect with the tree there. Able to get the stomp, and they stop the Sunray with MidOne. No Tail dodges the Fire Spirit too, and now Matu.
But they got the Shadow Realm here. Top lane, YapzOr. Ooh!
Gets him.
MidOne with that adaptive strike, able to snipe the kill.
No-Tail tipped him before he died. He already knew that adaptive was coming out.
Radiant's bottom
All right,
tower
getting
is
some
under
nice
attack.
kills there, even though they are down in the lanes in particular right now.
I mean, Nisha is definitely the... That's what you got to be worried about right now if you're OG. This TA is on track to have very quick timings. You know, this Deso, if that's what he wishes to go for first this game, is going to be there incredibly quickly.
This is huge, though, what Seb's able to do here, because he's in this matchup versus a Nature's Prophet. This hero always thrives versus these summons. They're pressuring the tower. Rotations now are coming, though. It is from Puppey.
Yeah, Seb's pretty deep. He's out with the TP. Have they got... Ooh.
Will he get it off? Does he even have...
Does he have disruption?
Does he have the mana?
I just
should have the
by
mana.
the proportions of his mana bar, he's probably got approximately 134 mana right now.
All right, click him. I want to see now.
Can we click on the Shadow Demon? Oh, it's close. Not even close. But he has enough.
Not even close.
What do you mean not even close? It was.
Oh, he popped the stick. You didn't. He popped the stick that threw you off,
exactly.
right?
And he did have 3 charges on the stick, and 2 seconds passed between me starting the sentence and the end of it. So that mana regen kicked in. So I was in fact correct. He has, but yes, he does have disruption, and he's going to be able to disrupt Seb, right?
How long is left on the DP? I think he needs to get like another
Seb's
step in.
He's still. He's got.
He has to get a
0.7.
He has to get a step like right onto where those initial stumps are, right in front of him, and then he can get the disruption.
Well,
I think he should be able to. But it's gonna be close with the animation.
Actually, no,
the animation's too long.
I don't think he's getting it.
It's gonna be real
I think
close.
he might be disrupted in the fountain. It will be that close. Well, you know when that can happen, right? Is that what
Disrupt himself. I don't think so. That's not one of the ones that can. Let's see.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't close to. He's out. He's away.
He does not TP to fountain either. He TPs to the tower, so he can still apply this pressure. And Topson makes the move down. Yeah,
Cold snaps in, YapzOr's out. Puppey. He's going to try and turn, but the Curse Crown is there. Topson. He's under the tower, and there's going to come over the arena. Zai's in with the counterplay. He's managed to trap the two of them. Spear out to Seb. Topson goes down, and so does Seb. And that, of course, is that's a dead Seb without TP. Yeah, so he's going to have to take a walk back to the lane. Very, very nice rotation there from Zai, coming in clutch. Yeah. And securing them 2 core kills on that defense.
Man, they really don't like YapzOr in this series. Even last game, too, I saw them really bullying and focus firing him. That one now, too. They lose 2 cores, but they got Yap. MidOne TP's mid. Maybe he has to be a little bit cautious versus TA. Gets the fraction, though.
And he's going to try and turn. He's going to wait for him aggressively over onto Matumban. There's a lot of them here. He's going to start building up the strength. He's got backup.
They got Matu.
Tornado comes out. And then one's going to be fine.
Nice play by MidOne there. Look at that. They're definitely going to tip him that. Super aggressive.
They're coming in against the fourth.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sort of a semblance of what we saw from MidOne in his playstyle in game 1. He knows when he's able to just run in against the full lineup of Secret and come out on top.
Love that play turning into the TA. Zai.
He's going to lose his mana. Puppey holding back Topson with the disruption. Tornado won't quite catch him though. Zai's able to escape and traps her down, so Nisha can stop them going any further into the jungle. A jungle that Nisha does continue to farm up very nicely. It's going to be a very, very quick Desolator.
Trying to apply some pressure onto MidOne here while farming with that Wrath of Nature bouncing through. I think this is where Zai's going to just look to run around the map and be the space maker. I really do think they want to give YapzOr some levels. The Phoenix, he is suffering. Matumban, though, his priorities, just hitting towers. Look at this. Immediately TP's top, even though he's died a couple times here. He just wants to take out these buildings, get themselves some map control.
And who have you really got to sort of D-push on? It's just Seb?
It's just really Seb.
Yeah.
Like, No-Tail, he's not high level enough to really slow it down at all.
Is under attack.
And that's the tower taken out. I think you just have to accept. You're gonna lose at least 1 or 2 tier 1s. It's actually nice that they've kept, 2 of them alive up to this 11-minute mark.
Yeah, and they did manage to take the tier 1 down bottom themselves. Yeah. As they pushed on mid lane, Puppey trying to see if he can get the setup there for Zai. Topson was quick with the cold snap, and Puppey can't quite finish that disruption animation with that. Closing on the 6 himself.
Smoke coming down.
Oh, they're not going to be able to catch him. Zai is able to avoid that smoke move from OG. Actually, he's looking over to MidOne. Get the spear, but other than that, nothing really more that they can do about the morph.
There's annoying him, Nisha. Getting slowed up, but he's still perfectly fine.
Yeah, Nisha has already spent the gold, though. So.
Got the Deso.
Yeah, the 11-minute Desolator.
Yep. They have a lot of different ways that they can sneak a Roche pretty easily with 2 of their cores if OG's not aware.
Yeah,
Nature's Prophet and TA, they can just go to Roche if they ever see an opportunity where OG is blew away.
Bring Mars to the Phoenix. You're going to have a team fight ready to counter any sort of attempt from OG to push you out. So some very solid early Roche taking capabilities from Secret if they wish to.
They are into another Titan, though, one of the better heroes at defending versus that. And also Topson is very disruptive at this point in time with the 4-4 build. This Tornado EMP will limit a lot of, I mean, Secret's mana pools, they're not great. They don't really have anybody who can build arcane boots or anything like that either. So those EMPs are really gonna hurt. No stick either on Nisha, so he doesn't have any way to restore his mana.
I mean, yeah, that's definitely going to be irritating for Nisha to find too.
Yeah, did they find it? They didn't find like an arcane ring or anything this time, did they? Just a jelly. Oh, Matu, they find Saksa down bottom.
Top tower is under attack.
Just with some right clicks, it looks like there. So the disruption must have set it up there. And they're giving YapzOr the space. Of course, FC did have a bit of a struggle, letting him farm the lanes while Zai pushes out.
And I mean, what would you sort of say so far? 13 minutes in, we're seeing a 3K lead for Secret. Is this something you would expect from their lineup with the way that the lanes were, or is this Secret just genuinely having a better start to this game than OG is?
No, I think you'd expect this.
You would expect a lead here with Secret's heroes?
Just the TA versus Invoker, that's pretty much the majority of that disparity, and then the Morphling was in a lane that pressures him pretty hard, so definitely tough.
Oh, this was the kill earlier.
Spear. All right.
Finding Saksa around his own.
And it was a killing spree too, so Matu definitely gonna like that, as he, like we said, he's been struggling a little bit. Now that's gonna help his Orchid timing. He might even almost have it done. Yeah, he's about to be finishing that one up. Orchid versus the Morphling so early on, even versus Invoker, that can be very disruptive again this game.
Yeah, another game where they have a lot of heroes to sort of fight and enable the Morphling, but no one with any sort of saves. So MidOne will be vulnerable.
Tons of counter initiation though, right? Like if they do get gone on, there's pits, there's a fear from the Willow, there's Elder Titan stomps, tornado combo. Yeah, a lot of different things that they can do to dissuade and push away Secret from doing aggressive plays. With Secret, they're on the hunt, but at the same time, so is OG. Looks like Puppey will just get a D ward out of their first movement though. They're trying to get some Vessel charges up though for Topson, as he has it finished up already here.
We have Nisha with the...
Oh, he's got the blink already.
The blink done, but still very low mana. I don't know if he's got some sort of mangoes or clarities coming out, but he doesn't have any mana to fight with. And they're going to be able to start the fight upon him. Curse grab.
Yeah, Bedlam on him too.
This is a lot of damage. He needs help. He's not going to get it in time. Zai drops the arena. They do have the silence on the Evoker for the counter player. Saksa will try to push the 2 of them away. Puppey still punching into Saksa. Saksa goes down as well as Puppey cleans up with the double kill. But definitely still seeing the vulnerabilities of the TA when caught out in the front, and Nisha maybe just a little too willing to step up there. Didn't have any mana anyway, so regardless of how farmed he is, it's kind of impossible for him to do anything with a Blink Deso when he's just zeroed out in mana.
That was definitely a big concern that he stepped up so far there. And this is the other thing, is the Willow. You can break those refraction charges pretty easy with the Bedlam, but he only had the initial. He didn't have the secondary one because of that lack of mana. And we did say, yeah, that's definitely going to be a little bit of a problem that they do have to address. MidOne rushing that Manta, needs it as fast as possible, as we saw that first Orchid usage in the mid lane onto the Invoker this time around.
Mid lane. Oh, gee, they're going to... Oh, Tornado. He blinks into this. Nisha jumps straight in. I don't know if
he's just dead.
Did he see them there? I think he was just trying to blink out.
No, he had a trap on top of them. He jumped them. He chose to. I don't think he was expecting to get caught in the tornado.
Were they not smoked or something? Did he just blinked in on them?
I don't believe they were they?
It seemed like a weird blink. It looked like he just sort of blinked out of the lane and...
Tower is under attack.
I saw him blink and pop the trap immediately. It looked like he was trying to make it a move onto them, but maybe you're right. I didn't see it initially.
And now Puppey, he's just sort of like, where am I?
And they're going to just lose their tower too. Uh-oh. Secret slipping up.
Yeah, some definite mistakes there. The OG were immediate to punish. Tornado will clip onto Zai. It's a little too far to commit upon.
But now they're in this very aggressive stance, and they're not cooldown reliant this time at all. Their lineup can just constantly make these moves. Taking out that mid tower is so important too. Yeah. Especially when you're looking with the TA draft.
Well, see here, look. I guess you're right. He did have a trap down, so I guess it was a blink to go. But an incredibly ambitious one there. It's bottom Matu.
He's dead.
He's been caught. OG making moves now, and Secret, they're a little all over the place. I mean, Puppey's dropping the ult on Topson.
Tornado clips Zai.
Very nicely done as soon as he jumps in. Zai does still have the arena set. He's already looking to take them out. Won't be able to get Topson out.
Too much damage.
That's the power that Nisha was trying to use earlier, just jumping in. He knows that if he can get the chance to hit with his quick deso, he still shreds the heroes. So Secret able to get back in with a good pick there. Combination of Zai and Nisha. And it's going to be very hard for OG to deal with when they are outnumbered. And those kills, it's going to open this up in this, as we talked about the other strength from it here. Nice instant reaction there from Topson with the tornado.
Yeah, it gets the clip, but they get trapped inside there with this very strong TA following up. It's just more than enough damage to melt them.
Yeah, just dying far too quickly. No chance for the Rift to take them home in time.
Yeah, and during the entirety of this also, YapzOr has been farming. You know, he didn't show up to these last two fights for a reason. He has the full Meteor Hammer. So they were definitely prioritizing getting a little bit more farm, and they're still ahead by 6K. Even when OG won that fight mid, took the tower, they were still up by 4K. So still distributing their wealth.
I mean, this was the case last game until we sort of saw MidOne pop off, and definitely still the opportunity for MidOne to pop off this game. He's still got good farm. Sure, it's not quite where the TAs is, but that's expected. You know, TA is going to have that lead early on.
Not the same explosive kind of team fight. They still do have decent team fight with the Elder Titan and the Willow around that Invoker, but in comparison to the last one where they have RP and they have this huge egg that comes around, it's not as similar. See Topson, he's going for the Veil build this time around. There's a lot of different magic that they can amplify, and they already have Natural Order, so Natural Order with a Veil, all this magic damage that just get buffed up very heavily. MidOne should be at a good timing, though, for his Manta to be finished. Yeah, it is already finished, so he doesn't have to worry so much, at least, about this Orchid that was picked up by Matu early. Matu is looking for Saksa. Ooh, he's actually unable to walk through the trees there, and there's a splitter.
That is. They're going to try and use the control as well from the Dark Willow. Zai, he's in. He's found the 3-man arena, but backup's hit for OG. Secret's got to be a little bit careful. It's going to get onto 2 of them. MidOne turns over towards Matumban. He has been sprouted for now. No way to cut himself out. The sprout comes to an end, but now Secret, they've got numbers themselves turning up. It catches onto the 2 of them. Nisha, he's in for the first kill. Turns over towards MidOne. MidOne able to root the Suns from the Manta. Goes over towards Matu. Takes him out before he TPs away. There's a Curse Crown onto Nisha. MidOne pushes Nisha back to the side with the stun. And Seb, he's going to take them out. Zai jumps in. The Seb's out of there before Zai's able to fish anybody out at the range of the Rift with the spear. So OG, they lose Topson, they find Matu. Still though, Secret able to bully OG back to the base and open up for the space to take this tier 2 tower. 19.5 minutes in. If they're quick, they can get this outpost as well. They'll have to do it very quickly though. Secret, they're instantly on it.
Yeah, they're going to get it.
So 20-minute outposts are both going to be held in favor of Secret here.
I think YapzOr miscalculated his mana a bit there too, because I think he was trying to dive and then use the Meteor and then egg afterwards. He didn't have enough. Either way though, they're strong around Nisha, who almost has a BKB. OG?
They're still trying to fight into this Nisha Aegis. Nisha out to the side with the jump. MidOne turning into the Shadow Demon for the setup onto Puppey. Puppey able to keep himself. Oh, they did. They managed to get it back just in time. A few seconds ago, they managed to retain that. Puppey's actually going to buy back here. A little concerned because OG are going to continue to try and push this fight. They turn over towards Matu. They're able to burst him. MidOne, he's able to pick up a second one. The arena is down. They turn over towards MidOne, but MidOne actually getting saved there by the disruption from Puppey. It helped him dodge the spear. Again, he's going to be fine. I think that time around, it sort of saved him from the Meteor Hammer. So MidOne's happy with this one. He's going to look over the walls. Nisha's now caught in the route after the Aegis. They kill him off. OG, they're winning this fight. They're pushing Secret back, and MidOne, he's getting the kills. He's 5-0-3. They'll look over towards Zai. They've got anything to catch him. He's pretty speedy. MidOne in with the waveform, closes the gap.
They got him.
They got another. MidOne unstoppable on the morph. You got to watch out for this man to pop off. He did it in game 1, and he's absolutely showing signs of doing it here already in game 2.
Yeah, and him actually turning into the Shadow Demon in that initial fight was actually huge, because those disruptions, like you said, one of his.
One of his was his. Puppey saved him from the spear, and you're right. He saved himself from the
afterwards.
Hammer.
Exactly.
Yeah. But disruptions all around. As MidOne coming out with some clutch SD, plays himself. More. Topson.
He gets found under sentries.
MidOne's coming in. MidOne wants to fight. He's going to go out onto match. He's going to take one.
There's an egg down. Can they actually focus fire when MidOne's up?
They didn't. They didn't manage to do so in time. MidOne did begin to shift back into strength. He's going to go for the TP out. Is he out? No, he's not. Nisha's in with the damage. Comes in to clean up MidOne at the end of it all and pick up that fat bonus from taking out that morph that was on a streak.
Oh my god, man, I love this type of Dota. constantly showing up to fights. It's everyone just doing these constant trades. Matu still continuing to really suffer, but that time, well worth it. He makes so many heroes react to him top in a beautiful egg covering. I think that level 2 egg really coming in clutch there for YapzOr.
Yeah, it was pretty close, but it did it. Egg successful, and MidOne, they're finally able to get that kill on him.
God, just looking at the ward coverage is just so crazy in this type of game. Like, everyone just has so much information on the map. Wards and sentries pretty much placed everywhere. We're seeing the Aether Lens now finished up for Puppey. Yeah, this TA, now BKB is finished. So these
that's scary.
Slightly pesky routes that were going on versus him are now going to be very heavily countered. He can stick on those targets a lot easier.
I mean, what's MidOne going to go for after the Manta? What type of game is this? Can he go for the E-Blade? Does he go for...
I think it's the Axe. Yeah, I was pretty sure
it's the Willow strat.
I was pretty sure it's because they had the Will. That's why I think they were smiling so much. That's why I said it initially. I was like, there's something going on here, because they have to have something that they're thinking about.
Because you were talking about this to me the other day, because we did see a game where the Morph was against a Willow and didn't necessarily use that. I didn't go for the Axe build, didn't use this power against a team with it. And one of the reasons that it is less impressive now is because you do have, the weaker hit at the beginning of your Shadow Realm.
Yeah, I think this one can let him hit from a distance a lot of times. Topson, he's getting found out. Nice heals by Saksa.
I mean, the Earth Splitter's down, the silence is down to Topson, so he will still fall. Nisha pots the BKB, turns over towards MidOne, but OG, they're just going to look to disengage, kite out this BKB duration of Nisha. Nisha still trying to move in now, has to back up with the BKB running low. Seb thinking of taking them out, but now he's ready for them to turn and try and fight. They zip in, they're onto the TA, there's the save. As Puppey comes in with the disruption, the fear pushes back any further back up though, as Nisha is separated from the team, they'll take out the TA. And now MidOne turning into the TA, ready to try and chase for more. Zai's on the run, TA traps will slow down OG. So Zai, he's fine, or is he? Topson's actually been able to come in from the side, get the cold
traps.
But there's nothing else. Zai's able to blink away.
Both trap slows actually able to keep the distance for Zai. Oh, and another Shawl actually picked up too. So I'm seeing they have the Veil. They're going to have this active Morphling. They have a natural order too. So this Shadow Realm, it's going to be amplified a lot. It's going to hit hard when he does get it all enabled. And they have Alacrity to throw him on him too. In situations. If he does it beforehand. You can't Alacrity unless you do it before the Shadow Realm, of course.
Sure, because you can't actually target him.
Yep. So I mean, there's potential, and I'm wondering if it's I'm wondering if it's gonna work. BKB does counter that quite a bit there, but I'll be curious to see it, because like we said, we saw them smiling, we saw them laughing. They had some plan up their sleeve.
The plan. It was to go for, as you said, for the Ags Morph Willow. And
he's already
very excited to see, and he's getting good.
He's already level 18.
Because that is one of the key points. What is it? It's the level 20, right? Where you get the extended morph.
You get the CDR. The CDR. He does choose to go for it at least. Can we actually see which talents? I'm being a little bit rusty on my Morphling talents.
Can we check out the Morphling talents?
Thank you. Yeah, he takes the morph duration and then that cooldown reduction.
And then that's when you're able to make the plays.
You can even start doing it once he's 18 with this morph duration talent. It ends up being like the majority of the time you will be able to spend morphed as the other hero. So, but he does need, of course, the Aghanims to be able to turn into his ally. So, defending their ancients here, trying to get these bounties here as well. They will be able to claim 2, as well as Secret gets 2 for their side. YapzOr is very farmed here as this Phoenix, as we said. He's been taking a lot of the space on the map as Zai was playing more of this playmaker for the team. He's already got that halberd. That can be a big one to deal with these pesky ranged heroes versus the Egg.
Yeah, he's just got to make sure that he gets it onto MidOne before he changes into the Shadow Realm.
I actually just noticed how poor Topson was. I guess it just looks like he's a lot poorer just because he's just under those other two 7.6k heroes, but still not having the best time this time around.
It's just one of those invokers, right, that's sort of played. He's purely looking for plays. He's hardly ever hitting creeps. He's only looking for action, and as things have gone so far, we've seen the last 3 times Matu's done a great job of getting on top of Topson with the silence and taking him out of the fights relatively early on.
Definitely.
But there we go. So that's the act done. So let's see what the plan is here from OG and how effective it is in this day and age. The Aghanim's Shadow Realm buff.
People are definitely going to spam OS Frogs as soon as he does get any type of fight going on. The Spear doesn't connect. They do get stepped right on top of Nisha though, and it's a Nisha with a DD. Easily brings
Coming in with the BKB to take the one. You get anything more from it though. MidOne stepping up. One. It's good damage.
Yep. Still a little bit farther for him, but he's going to be shifting in between and out.
To see the potential.
And he even has a shawl in his bags just in case if he sees opportunities where he can just blast people.
Dire are scared.
And you see that cooldown. It's pretty much matched with his morph. Secret, though, still very on the aggressive, even though the BKB is down.
Zai blinked in.
Zai
He was looking for an opportunity to try and find something. Just going to try and push Zai back with the fear. Disruption will save him for now. Zai's going to be fine. So able to get himself away. See Secret, though, definitely respecting the MidOne morph.
He refreshes going into the Willow, so he has a full duration now. Sunstrike? This is just a push like a range.
Look for scouting here.
Something like that.
Puppey. Let's use the disruption ourselves to save him. MidOne. It's going to turn. It was Puppey. Takes him down pretty quickly with a Shadow Realm incident inside the arena. Zai's alone.
He just dies to this Willow plus the Topson Veil. Just gets shredded by the Bedlam. They need a BKB.
They're heading straight up towards Nisha. They know that Nisha's BKB is... Okay, it's back available again. It's back up, and he's going to be able to get out with the Blink TP.
They got split up a little bit there. Zai getting caught out by a little bit too many disables. He needs a BKB to be able to jump into those, because there is a crazy amount of damage that really does come in. You Bedlam, Natural Order from ET, and this Veil is going to make everybody on OG hit real hard with their spells. See this 4... Now he's got the 2 points in Astral, so... 4-2-4 build by No Tail. It is important to get, for the ET people, like, it's having higher levels of your spirit is important because it allows you to keep it out there. The cooldown is actually very important. So now when he's able to get more levels of that, he can actually make sure he does have that debuff onto everybody. Still Secret controlling the game for the most part here with this 7K lead, but if, you know, last game was anything to say, we know that gold lead doesn't mean much of anything. It's all up to those execution and fights. MidOne hang on to Quelling Blade to deal with this annoying Nature's Prophet, of course, in a lot of situations. And he took the CDR talent as well,
yeah,
just on top of it all, of course, with this game.
Yeah, it makes it that much more smooth as a play.
Yeah. I'm still wondering, though, like, there's still a Mars that really can block out a lot from MidOne. If MidOne doesn't just, like, waveform into it, or if he's not inside of that Mars ult, his attacks are not going to hit anything. It's still going to get blocked out by that wall.
Yeah, they've definitely got good measures to play around it. Secret ways to set up the fight, get kills without MidOne's interference.
Yeah, lots of saves, too, right? Puppey, this disruption, the Halberds, too. They have a lot of different ways to guard themselves. Playing a little bit more defensively now here. I think they're finishing up that Daedalus for Nisha. Oh, also finding himself a nice little quiver. And that is the Daedalus done. So they want to be playing around this top side of the map. Matu's just going to be forcing bottom, and it's really going to be a lot about contesting this Roshan. OG has to ensure that Secret can't get in there. We're going to pressure mid. They're actually going to use an aggressive glyph as bottom was being pushed in.
MidOne's heading up.
Ooh.
The they're going to try and chase. MidOne goes in, forces out the BKB straight away from Nisha. They will turn, drop down the arena. He's been silenced, but he's already started to build it. Nisha, he's getting low. Zai's going to be left behind. Nisha's got to back off as the BKB starts to wear off. He cannot deal with this. As MidOne, he may just still find the opportunity to kill him. He's able to blink onto the side. Refraction will keep him safe. Sunstrike off the mark. But MidOne, he's closing in. Is Nisha going to get the chance to blink again? The Refraction's still protecting him. He's trying to run blink up in a few seconds. Can they bite through that Refraction in time?
He dispels the Spirit Vessel really quickly with a quick melt.
Oh, Blink was back up in the jets, but the tornado! Off the mark there from Topson. He tried to predict it, couldn't quite find the angle as Nisha able to only just, but he does. He makes it away.
And that's literally just like that little slight melt dispel that he did there to get rid of the Spirit Vessel allows him to actually get away there because of that blink. Very nicely done, keeping his Refraction alive.
He's looking for the setup on Matu. Who we got TPing over? It's going to be the Willow. See what they could do here between the two of them.
He's got to be forced to pop the BKB. That's what he was trying to get out of Matu there, and he will.
Are they going for Roche?
They're going to go into the Roche.
I mean, this is a little risky, because Secret's definitely going to fight it. They're trying on to Seb. Seb's been silenced. He's trying to hide inside the Meteor. The hammer's down. Nisha's in with the damage. Nisha's going to be able to take out Seb. MidOne's got to get out. BKB's back up from here. He pops it, tries to commit Zai. He's locked down MidOne to the tree. He's still backups there for MidOne as Topson and Saksa come in. The arena's out. MidOne's able to jump out with the waveform. He's TPing out of this one. Doesn't want to mess around anymore. He's straight back to the fountain as MidOne plays it safe.
Straight into Roche for Secret. They just got a huge pick off on this Underlord. He actually walked into the pit and gets clapped by a Meteor there. But yeah, this is the opportunity for them there without no Underlord.
Can OG get back in time? I don't think they're so dateless. No. This Roche falls too quickly.
Not without Seb. They do not want to fight without their Underlord. He's still very important as acting as that frontliner. And now full AC for Matu. There's building up a lot of items here. A lot of damage.
Hit hard.
This minus armor is going to rip through the majority of heroes on OG. Everyone but that Morphling actually just gets pretty eviscerated by all this.
The one sort of, is the lead does grow for Secret. The one sort of weakness that also does on the other hand, expand is that the BKB of Nisha is starting to get quite a lot lower in duration, and when that BKB is down, OG of course with numerous ways to mess with him. So Nisha's going to have to be that little smarter with just when and where he commits with the BKB.
Matu has to be careful here. They're hunting for him. Yeah, he's going to move to the opposite side. But yeah, that BKB is getting a bit lower, and we do see that... Oh, looks like they're going to find one Saksa.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
He's not going to survive there, Zai. Zai always seems to be there to get those type of kills.
TPs will start to come over from OG as they'll be in position to respond if Secret do want to push on. With the Aegis and Cheese, Secret definitely rather scary right now. Whoever Nisha gets to jump on will die very quickly, particularly if Matu's there to silence them as well. And he's already stepping forward, Matu.
Oh, look at that. That turns into the Underlord as well, so we can get this double pit going on to defend towers. Oh, yes, he also builds up the atrophy damage. He keeps it when he shifts. Nice.
And again, yeah, these extra pits and Firestorms have fracture. He's in. He managed to find 3 of them for the arena. The egg's out. Can OG do anything about a supernova? I don't know if they can. Topson's already gone out. Seb's trying to TP back. Matu's focusing him. Nisha's got the follow-up damage. They come in with the melt hits. They've taken out Topson and Seb. Add to that, no tail. As MidOne's just got to try and escape from this. He's going to turn into the Prophet, TP out. MidOne will live, but again, Secret winning these team fights very confidently. Excellent execution there. Zai finding a brilliant opportunity to get in with the arena, and we're seeing the classic combo there. The arena and supernova. If you're able to catch them by surprise, it works every time.
And it was right on the edge of the wall too, and there's no way that MidOne can actually get in there to hit, as he trapped pretty much, I think he trapped the most ideal 3 heroes. He got the ET, the Underlord, and the Invoker. And not only that, Topson was the one who got speared, so Topson's just dead because he's so fragile in this game. Now they go high ground. Things are looking a little grim here for OG. This Willow Morphling Aghanim is not kind of paying off so far here. But
oh, the damage!
Does get slammed a little bit.
I mean, you do see how quickly Puppey dies. There's definite meme potential here, but I don't know if memes are going to help you win against Secret. We'll see. MidOne, he's going to take...
Oh, it's a lot of damage.
The BKB to have the halberd.
But now he's getting silenced up. He's got a Manta.
Oh, he's trying to run. There's a lot of damage. MidOne, he's gone. No buyback on MidOne.
He spent his gold on the double ulti orbs. Nisha, quick dispel there with the meld again to get rid of that cursed crown that comes out from Willow. And MidOne overplaying his hand there. Almost getting Matu, but that cheese counteracting the damage very quickly there. That's a lot of time without your Morphling, and it's a 4 protect 1.
Yeah.
Where this is just going to give Secret so much time to dominate the map and claim all 4 bounty runes and also a DD rune top. This is looking very troublesome. OG, they're going to look to try to get something here with the smoke.
Try and catch him by surprise. Well, you're not with MidOne. Maybe Secret won't expect
They see the ward, though. They see the sentry placed down. They're going to know this smoke is going. Zai's going to play careful.
And OG are going to continue to try and chase, but as you say, Secret's going to be aware.
They get themselves 2 bounty runes just because of that smoke move, because Secret, they split up all around the map to farm and get as much as possible. So they didn't want to take a fight without the numbers.
Bottom. Look, they've got the catch. Puppey's hunting in the trees. Saksa has been split off. Matu, he's found Topson in the trees. Wow. Matu takes another life.
Top 7, a rough one this game. Saksa, no TP.
Should be a kill here. There's nowhere for him to run.
Nope.
And Saksa slowly going down. He certainly is, but the poison, far too much for him to deal with. 22k gold lead now for Secret, getting into very comfortable territory for them. And we'll see it here.
Topson die to right clicks because he doesn't have much farm. He's a level 16 Invoker to a level 24 TA and a level 22 Nature's Prophet.
Nisha's got a Hex. I mean, he is just massive.
Now that Morphling is a lot easier to kill. No Manta gonna save you anymore.
Nope.
Telescope as well, of course, so Nisha has that increased attack range too as this Templar Assassin. They gotta buy back.
I mean, they have to. He needs to morph into the Willow. Can't morph into the Willow that is dead.
Very true. All their lanes pushing in though. 90% of the map dominated by Secret now. They can just play it however they please with this type of an advantage. OG in a troublesome spot.
He's got a Skadi now, MidOne.
Okay.
So at least extra chances to sort of continue to get hits onto the heroes without them being able to run away. Honestly, though, with the way that this game's going, do you think MidOne, he's thinking about it the same way he thought about game one and saying, guys, I got to get a rapier if we want to win this one?
Ooh, I don't know if that... I mean, he might be thinking it, but I don't know if it's really the best decision for him as a Morphling in this one. There's way too much to deal with, yeah. It's not a PA who gets so much value out of it. It's a Morph.
The damage, the range with Shadow Realm. But you're right, he's playing it the safer. It feels that he can't play without the BKB.
Yeah, Gord, if you just, you use your rapier hits into just a bunch of refraction charges, and you're like, oh man, that was underwhelming.
I mean, yeah, that is definitely the one downside of this strat, that he can't really do too much against refraction, fully reliant on really Seb and Topson to work through those refraction charges. So,
and he's into triple BKB now, so they just pop the BKBs when the Willow shots come out from that Morphling, and he should be more than fine. Puppey also with these disruptions has been time and time again saving his teammates. Puppey's got a gem too, so talking about map dominance, that's the, well, someone had the gem. Wait, who had it? It was YapzOr. I saw somebody with a gem. Or it might have just been on OG's side, so.
OG's straight up running them. Making moves like they're not a team that's 25k down. They're just coming out on the map.
They got to be careful of their positioning here. They will get a double damage, though, because of their aggressiveness.
MidOne will. He's going to punch hard.
I guess it was No-Tail who had the gem then? I'm blind. I'm sorry. Somebody had one. I saw it. I'm not that blind.
There you go.
It was I. Oh, okay. I thought it was Secret who got it, but yeah, I thought that it was No-Tail initially bought it, but Puppey's jumping forward.
I mean, Seb's has been hexed. Nisha's on him. Seb, he's dying so quickly to the damage of this TA. He's gone.
They don't even need the egg on top.
7 No-Tails out of the fight, and the rest of OG, they just got to split. There's no chance taking this 3 versus 5. They might be forced to though. Zai, he's found Topson, jumps in. I mean, it's getting messy now, this game too. Very, very messy. 28k lead.
There we
Secret,
go.
They're not leaving OG any chances in this one.
No, they finally start doing their chat wheels a little bit more here. They're starting to feel that dominance. Double hexes finished up on their 2 cores. Level 25 also for Nisha.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
How can OG hold this high ground with such an underfarmed Invoker? Topson continuing to suffer. MidOne with the Scotty turning into Dark Willow. It is a frustrating thing that they have to deal with.
I mean, it really is just the fact that Secret have got so many answers to what OG's trying to do with this morph Dark Willow.
Yeah, look, refractions. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, eats most of it.
When it does come out after refraction, it is a lot. But the Hex, he's in trouble.
He's dead.
All right, dead without buyback. Secret, they can turn over towards the rack. Seb, he's going to take him home. Oh, no, he's not.
They're still home.
They are home already. It's not much of a home, though, as it's getting destroyed by Secret. The top racks are taken.
It's too much for MidOne to deal with. These double hexes, too much control. Zai always finding the right spears, the right arenas as well. On to the next set.
Dire's middle
OG trying to somehow spam and push Secret back. Buy time for MidOne to come back in. But they are 35k down, nearing the 1,000 a minute. And Secret looking very, very strong and solid here in this game too.
Puppey, aggressive disruption. Just messing with No-Tail.
I mean, they just don't have anything here, OG.
Nope.
Nothing at all.
These BKBs just hard counter them.
Yeah, their one piece of power is MidOne. And again, it's just not working out. I think this one, how OG sort of planned it in the strategy room. Not at all.
Nope.
This one might be back to the drawing board.
We got to see it though, you know.
Yeah, you gotta appreciate when they try something that's a little bit of fun.
Yeah. They clearly had an idea that they wanted to go around it.
Yeah.
I think they started to fall too far behind. And Zai, he's really been so clutch with all of his arenas. He's catching pretty much everybody, catching the right targets every time. And they keep getting this firm control around the Roche that there's just no way OG can contest. And now that's everything. They got the Ags, they got the Aegis, they got
Who's taking the Ags here? Who did take the Ags?
Oh, there.
YapzOr did.
YapzOr, okay.
Oh, okay. Maybe this is how they lose.
If he eats somebody.
If he eats someone.
I think don't use it. I think for the most part, just use it for yourself.
Oh no,
you don't even need to grab people much. MidOne, high ground.
They've got the jump there with the Hex on the set. MidOne's going to turn, start being towards Matumban. Matumban pulls the BKB. MidOne's still trying to stand tall against them, but he's getting outdone in damage. The spear comes out. MidOne's been stunned. He's been silenced. Can OG get him out? They're trying to push him back with the fear. He's been sprouted. Matu can see the punch on. The wave force back up as MidOne is able to jump out to the side. Topson goes down. He buys back. A spear pushes MidOne back into the reach of YapzOr. MidOne incredibly low. Wave force back up, but he doesn't get the chance to jump outside. Blinks over, cleans him up with the final smash.
They're just too strong in the fights now at this point.
Oh man, it's a 50k gold lead, 50k. Oh my goodness. Topson. He's got the tornado. Nice little blink catch there.
Another flicker.
The ice wall, they got the damage. Zai's off to the side.
He's got the blink if he gets out. Oh, he does not. And that's the gem hitting the deck again.
I mean, we have seen some crazy things today, but if OG's able to come back in a game where they're 50k down, I'd have to say this would be the craziest. Obviously, the chances of that happening, if you look at the numbers, the statistics are incredibly low.
Yeah.
But who knows? The game continues. They still have a set of racks.
Would you shave your head if they came back?
No.
Okay. Well, come on. You're not that confident?
I mean, it's OG, you know. There's been many times before where it's looked like it's over and then something happens.
This is very
Not
true.
to say this game is going to be one of them.
No,
it doesn't look like it will be one of them, but
yeah.
it could be. There's a chance. You never know.
I just don't know what they can get that can make them stronger, because I feel like they've been stuck.
Rapier Morphling.
They've been stuck at the same point of strength for such a long time, but a Secret just keeps getting stronger and stronger and stronger with each one of these items they pick up.
Everyone on Secret's just so farm right now.
Yeah.
I mean, YapzOr's pretty much taken over. Look at this guy's farm on the Phoenix.
He's like, give me the tome. I want 25. All right, I got a. We'll have another hex, so 3 hexes.
Oh my goodness.
And there it is, 25.
Oh, Topson. Oh no, they're gonna find him.
Playing the distance.
Puppey's hunting. I mean, OG's coming in on this. All right, Topson's going to try and start things onto Puppey. Nisha's there by the side. He also will send him up. The Eon Disc is there for Puppey to start things on. MidOne comes in the Hex. It's down to Topson. Topson goes down. MidOne turns everyone. Puppey beats into the arena, comes out. And MidOne, he's been trapped against the wall. Zai finds the catch. No-Tail attempting to TP out. Will make it back to the base set. Is he able to get out as well? Will be able to do so with the Rift.
Taking the buildings, though.
He is.
They got Puppey, though. He's got a Satanic in a BKB.
He's got Nisha. Nisha's in. Nisha is cleaning up. And it's probably time to call it.
But you know what? They smoked and got Puppey. You know, MidOne is probably like, he's definitely chuckling to himself for that one there. But yeah, they will inevitably lose this game. GG is called.
GG is called. 55k. Just Secret things. You know, we've sort of come to expect this from Secret in a lot of games, and this is another one of them.
Yeah, they really shut down Topson in this game. Zai, he had it out for him. Every single time he got the arena on top of him, it seemed like every single one of them, he was getting the spear connecting to the wall.